What in the world, boy? It's your boy Big Low Country. For everybody out there that don't know me, my name is Big Low Country. I'm just old country boy, former football coach that love to sit around and talk about sports. You yourself, you could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you're here with us, and I definitely and greatly appreciate it. First of all, if you're watching the show after we go live already, make sure you put a what in the world, Bo, in the comments. Also, make sure that you share the channel with your friends and family. Look at here, Bo. I know that it's I guess kind of off-putting. No, what's the day? Today Tuesday, Coach Ronnie? Tuesday night. I know it's off-putting. We don't normally come on Tuesday nights. It's a situation. First of all, y'all know Big Lo's a wild card. I kind of want to beat my own drum. Also, it's a situation where we had a few things go down today. Pretty sure y'all heard. Well, we didn't have things go down today. So that's also a thing in itself. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people stressing, watching the election and everything. I'm just trying to give everybody something else that they can watch. We don't have Hogan and all these other celebrities talking about, hey, you need to vote for this person, brother. Like, come on now. I'm getting tired of it, y'all. Everybody else celebrating Christmas and Thanksgiving. I'm celebrating no more political ads. That's what I'm celebrating. Look at here, man. Let me go ahead and show love to everybody. Show love to us. We got Big John, Big Bad John, Big John Higgins in the building at Big Low Country. What up, Bo? Hello to the family. 6-3 is great. I see some holes I would like to address. Okay. All right. That's what I'm talking about. B Tuckins there's a what in the world, Bo? Big Low. No moves from Terry. Jeez. We didn't have the draft capital. Golly. Man, that's tough. That's tough. John Higgins, he's talking about what he sees. He says, one, is we have to find a way to stop the run better. Two, our offensive coordinator must have a killer instinct, especially in the fourth quarter. You cannot get passive with 8 minutes on the clock. And number three, he says we have to stay on attack at all times. We must have that destroy a team attitude. Okay, I ain't mad at that. Dre says, Big Low, what in the world about? He says, we ain't here. Wait a minute. Let me check. Yep, still number one in the division. Hashtag coaching staff. Hashtag 3-Yeet Nation. He says, what's happening? 3-Yeet. Daddy Johnson's in here. What in the world, Bo? What's going on with you, man? Hope you're doing good. Bernard's in here. What in the world, Bo? Hope you're doing good tonight, fam. Ed Mitchell. False Start Falcon in here. What's going on, fam? What's going on with you? Monty Cushington. C-Dubs in the house. What's going on, C-Dub? Austin's in here. Says, last time Falcons started 6-3, we went to the Super Bowl. Shh, don't say that too loud. We want them to keep doubting us. Don't say that too loud now. All right, now, chill out with it. Don't say that too loud. Sean Coswell in here says, what in the world, Bo? Yeet. Get some. Uh-oh, we got Midnight in the building. Uh-oh. What's going on, cuz? Hope you're doing good tonight, fam. Shouts out to Midnight, my big cousin / big sister. Yours in here, she says, Evo, no pass rush move. We're still winning. 2016 feeling is being restored. We need to be 8-3 after these next two games. All right, Yuri. Shouts out to my brother Yuri. So, I mean, the elephant's in the room, right? The elephant's, it's right here. You know what? One of Coach Ronnie's favorite singers used to say all the time, it's sitting right in front of your face. You don't have to say a word. You don't have to say. Look, it's sitting right in front of my face, Bo. Everybody knows that the pass rush has been struggling. 9 sacks through 9 games. You average a sack a game. If you get to 20 sacks, that would be a huge accomplishment. So everybody, all day long, whenever I get on Twitter, if I'm not getting hit in the face with a political ad, it's a situation where everybody's like, man, look, we got to get a pass rusher. We got to get a pass rusher. And I'm sitting here like, who was that? Oh, smart guy. What the smart guy used to say all the time, Coach Ronnie? Don't hold your breath. So I gotta say that all the time. I used to say that as a kid too. I used to give my big brother, don't hold your breath. That's what I was sitting there saying, y'all. Everybody sitting here saying, hey man, we really need a pass rush. We really need a pass rush. I was sitting here like, I don't know if it's going to happen. The trade that everybody was looking for to happen has happened already whenever we got Matthew Judon before the season started. You traded a third-round pick for, a 32-year-old Matthew Judon who we thought was going to do something, do a little bit better than what he's doing. But unfortunately, I mean, this is where we at. So, in a sense, I'm pretty sure everybody in here and everyone that's watching or is within the sound of my voice, I'm pretty sure, you growing up, whoever raised you, your mom, dad, grandma, whoever raised you, you was riding in the car, you see McDonald's, you see the Golden Arches, when you in the back seat of the car, and you if you was greedy like I was, you're like, man, boy, I really would like me one of them old Happy Meals. Man, if I get me some chicken McNuggets, I can get me some French fries. I could get me a cheeseburger. Now, look, I'm going to tell y'all something. Now, I got past the Happy Meals. They were about 6, 7. I got past the Happy Meals. I was eating burgers. But I'm pretty sure y'all was sitting in the back of that car. He was like, boy. He was like, hey, Mom. Can we get something from McDonald's? If your mama was anything like my mama, she said those famous words. Those 5 words that haunted every young person's soul. We got McDonald's at home. That's what the Atlanta Falcons did to us today, Bo. We sitting here riding in the back of the car, just chilling. And we sitting here saying, oh, man, I showed enough with mine getting Myles Garrett. Ooh, Azeez Ojulari, he looking good over there. Oh, man. And the Falcons, they turn around. You got Myles Garrett and Azeez Ojulari at home. You better chill out. I'll give you something to cry about. That's what Terrifying O did. That's what Terrifying O did. You got Arnold Ebiketie. That's who you got. Now, look, unless it's a situation like Midnight it did me, I just wanted some fries from McDonald's. That's all I wanted, Coach Ronnie. I just want some fries and she got some. I didn't want none initially, but then I wanted some. And then, I got my head put out the window because I wanted some fries. But I digress. Everybody knows the story. Everybody know what happened. I got the fries later on, a while down the road. But the fact of the matter is, this is where we're at now. Your Atlanta Falcons, they're saying you got pass rushers at home. So, we're going to come on and we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about, is this the right move? Should they have made a move? Are y'all still feeling confident? Look, the simple fact that the Chiefs beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers last night, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all owner GM over here, she cheer for the wrong team. I'm just gonna put it out there.
What are you talking about?
I'm just gonna put it out there.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You cheered for the wrong team last night.
What you mean?
You cheered for Tampa Bay.
No, I wasn't. I was like, I don't really care, but it would be nice to see the Chiefs lose.
I hear you, Coach Rodney.
You said it was a win-win.
She was low key. You put my business out there.
You said it was a win-win. Can they hear me? Because when you have a mic on, they can't hear me.
They can't hear you. Coach Rhoda said that I said I'm cheering for Tampa Bay. I mean, for Tampa Bay to lose.
There you go.
She said I'll cheer for Tampa Bay to lose. That was what she said. Thompson Chair, what's going on, fam? Hope you're doing good tonight. Also says they need to move Judon around. I feel like he's in the same position every snap. Hey man, this is like this is where we at, man. Shouts out to Granddaughter in Big Low Country. When you host a watch party, you got to post the score, time, field, etc. Just like Pay Your Time does. Please, maybe, please. Hey, man, look, if I ever get a chance to do a watch party, it'd be a situation a lot of times. Most of the time, I'll be at the game. Oh, man. But, yeah, so, I mean, it's a situation where the Atlanta Falcons, you know, they said that we got pass rushers at home. And the question is, I wanted to ask the coaching staff, hey, do y'all feel like we should have made a trade at the trade deadline? If you feel like we should have made a trade, put a 1 in the chat. If you sitting here like, look, we good. We good. We don't need no pass rusher. We good with what we got. We got pass rushers at home. Put a 2 in the chat. I just want to know how everybody feeling. I'm like I said, I'm here to help relieve the stress. I know people are probably watching the election and everything. I'm just here, to get on here and have a good time. I'm here to get on here and have a good time and talk about, how we're gonna go and win the Super Bowl in New Orleans. I'm gonna be chilling at Q house. I'll be wearing Q robe and making some bacon. I'm like, what's up, Q? I see this robe fit. Shouts out to Big Q Pro Media Network. Shouts out to the boys of Sports Coma. Q, I called him yesterday. He was feeling. That's like first time I ever heard Q giggle, Coach Roddy. Q was straight giddy on the phone. They fired Dennis Allen. I was sitting here like, man, y'all didn't have to do that quick. Y'all should have kept that, man. Come on now. Y'all didn't have to do that. Y'all need to chill out. Y'all didn't have to fire Dennis Allen. Oh, man, we got Tracy Brownlee in here. Tracy says, LOL, my mom's name is Wendy, and she always said, we got Wendy's at home. There you go, Miss Wendy. There you go. You better doggone.
So where the frosty machine?
Where the frosty? I want a frosty. Yo, you making chili? You making chili now too, mama? You leave Miss Wendy alone, Tracy. Don't be talking about Miss Wendy like that. Look here. Fact of the matter is that we tripping and we joking. You go home and mom make that hamburger, and I'm pretty sure y'all done heard the whole skit that Eddie Murphy did when mama go home, make that hamburger, and the hamburger be that thick between 2 pieces of white bread. You're like, this ain't McDonald's. The McDonald's patty thin, it be that thick. Doggone, she plop the thing on the bread, and then it just soaked through the bread, all the grease and everything. I just be so mad, boy. Like, no, it's supposed to sit on top of the bread the whole time, not knowing that, that meat from McDonald's is fake. That bread is sprayed.
I refuse to buy buns, though.
Refuse to buy buns. It's like, if I want to.
Hot dog and hamburger.
Yeah, if I want to. Oh, don't even talk about a hot dog.
Cookout. That was the only time.
For a cookout, yeah. Oh, so y'all would show out everybody else.
With everybody else, you get the buns.
Yeah.
Get the white bread.
We get white bread. I hate eating hot dog on white bread. It's like, it tastes so nasty. It's like, why do I have to eat a hot dog on white bread? Like, I might as well just eat it with nothing. I might as well just eat the hot dog. Just eat the hot dog.
I like beanie weenies.
Oh, you like beanie weenies?
Yeah, if I had white bread, I would just do beanie weenies.
I ain't mad at that. Beanie weenies, I can see that. I can see that. But yeah, I mean, yeah, they sit here talking about, yeah, we got McDonald's at home, and then she put that big old half-pounder hamburger on top of that bread, and it's just soaking through all the grease just soaking through the bread, and then it's like, oh, okay, well, we'll make it work. You got any fries? No. Okay. Yeah, no. Potato chips.
You might get some chips.
You might get some chips. Yeah. Like, what about the toy? I don't get no toy. I don't get no toy. My cousin be like, we'll play we'll play Go Fish. We'll play Go Fish when you get fish. Like, wait, what? we'll make it work. Brandon Levy's in here with the first Superman chat tonight. Brandon Levy says a competition. RD on Bourbon Street. Oh, my bad. I don't know. I'm traumatized from eating the McDonald's at home. Camberton Road on Bourbon Street. Who's coming with me? We gonna be there, Bo. We gonna be there live and full effect. Camberton Road on Bourbon Street. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're gonna have a discount store. Discount store right off of St. Charles. Let's go. I'll be selling paper bags all day long. Just poke 2 holes in them. Here you go.
What about a mouth hole? They don't get a mouth hole?
They'll get a mouth hole. They'll deserve it. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear. Brandon Lee, appreciate that. That's that da-da-da. That's a Superman chat. Much love to you, Bo. Hope you're doing good tonight, fam. Shouts out to Brandon Lee. You know, look, I'm surprised Brandon did come in here and say, look, man, we need to start doing some cutting. All right, so I asked everybody, if you feel like we should have made a move, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like it's a situation where we shouldn't have, and we good, we got pass rushers at home, put a 2 in the chat. B Tucker's in here. B Tucker says, yeah, coach, we should have made that move. C9 says, hey, Bo, we should have started moving. Strapped up, shouted, okay, strapped up, Dwayne P. They said, look, we good. We got pass rushers at home. Grandice is in here. Grandice says, 1, trade away any players that may be considered dead weight. Okay. Raymond Elder says 1, absolutely. Monty Kushner says, if they play like Sunday and get better, 2. If for a 5th. If for a 5th, Monty Kushner. If for a 5th, we'd all be drunk. John Higgins says, not if the trade doesn't fit us financially. Okay, all right, that's what I'm talking about. Man, John Higgins done turned into a financial advisor. Boy, working for Ameritrade. Okay, I hear you, Bo. Jay Murphy says 2. We ain't got much draft capital as it is now, though, beloveds. Hello. Okay. Dreesa says, 1, Judon isn't doing his job. Oh, man. Throw him under the bus. Dang, Dreesa, you had to do it like that. Then Daryl came back. You know, they got the husband and wife combo going on. Daryl had to back his wife up. Daryl came in. Daryl says, 1, for the right price, though. Okay. Look, I ain't mad at you. Slick says, Big Q, he finally got his wish. Dwayne P says 2. He says, I just Coach Ra going to get us right. Just think Coach Ra going to get us. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Dre says, I'm not sure how I feel about us not making the trade, but I'm still of the belief that it's scheme. Look at how they let Caden play to his strength, and he's producing. Look at how we played more man lately. And okay, I ain't gonna say nothing. Coach Ronnie, because I don't want to sway anybody's. I want to sway anybody's opinion. C Dub says I love those big behind burgers. I wasn't mad. Okay, see. Look, I want the thin patties to this day. I don't like my burgers too big, Coach Ronnie, due to trauma. I don't know if you ever noticed. I'd be like, nah, you make them thin. You ever notice that?
You be picking at the bread.
Huh?
You be picking at the bread too.
What you mean?
You everything is too bready. You want buns, but you be like making. Hold on, you want buns, but you be picking at it, making it thin like sandwich bread. I'm
picking at it, making it thin.
You don't eat all the bread. You like pull the corners off, a little bit of the top off the bun. And everything. You make it kind of thin. Now I think about it. I may have secretly like that sandwich bread. Now that I think about it, you're not as anti-sandwich bread as you claim.
I like the bun. I like the bun.
Yeah.
You get me one of them them yellow buns, what they call them buns? The potato bread? The potato bread buns. Woo! Boy, I be in there like swimwear. Now, I seen they had Hawaiian roll buns.
Oh, we haven't tried those yet.
They too expensive. I can't do it. I see it. I be like,
Hawaiian rolls be too sweet sometimes. Like, I don't know if I want a sweet hamburger.
Yeah, I mean, look, ain't nobody try to eat hamburgers like you try to eat your grits. But that's a whole other. We ain't getting into that.
Everybody likes a little sugar in their grits.
Midnight and she. Everybody don't like that, by the way. Midnight says, now you know how we used to cut those potatoes up and fry them for French fries. What you talking about? Look, I understand when you cut potatoes up, but a lot of times, I'm country wasn't trying to do that. She'll be like, you take these tater chips. I'd be like, oh, but you said we had McDonald's at home. Where the fries at? This ain't where the toy? Where the toy? See, Dub says, I feel honored that Midnighter is here. Oh my God, you swelling her head up now, boy. Look at here. Ray Fisher, he says, hey coach, I was told that Atlanta tried to sign Darius Slayton to a minimum, but he declined. Well, if he don't want to be, if you don't want me, then don't talk to me. If he don't want to be here, he don't want to be. We good. We making this run. He can just chill out where he want to chill out at. Nah, I mean, I don't know if that's the case. Tremel says, shout out to Grady Jarrett. I also see he says, shout out to Kirko. Shouts out to all the Atlanta Falcons, man. Much love to all those guys. Going out there doing it big every Sunday. Coolin' E. Roberts, he says 1. He feels like we should have made the move. Bernard says 2. Didn't have draft capital. Okay. See, Doug says Big Low likes those buns. You know how I do. I like some buns. And I get to the buns. Love to have fun. Show me the way, cause your bills I will pay. Can I get to the buns? I love the buns. Okay. I love the buns, Coach Ronnie. Okay. You know how it is. Let me chill out before you come over here. Let me chill out, y'all. Coach Ronnie, come look. Oh, Big Low trying to get out of that doghouse. I'm about out of there, boy. Boy. Can I get to the bus? Oh man. Everybody put a round of applause in the chat. Molly Mall just crawled out from under a rock. Shouts out to Molly Mall. Molly Mall, boy, I tell you one thing, boy, if we would have been doggone, if we would have been shooting dice, boy, you've been taking everybody's money. Y'all done rolled a 7. Y'all done rolled a 7, boy. Y'all been have took everybody's money, boy. Y'all done rolled 7 straight on the boys. 7 straight games lost. Dang, ball to the Pampers. Golly. It's hard times down there, boy. Man, and guess what they did? They got a special teams coach as the head coach now. That's rough. They don't even trust the OC. They don't even trust the defense coordinator. They got a special teams coach. Like, hey, coach, what are we gonna do on first down? I mean, kick a field goal. I don't know. I just tripping. A lot of the best coaches in football are special teams coaches. I just like picking on the Saints. Dre says, Coach Ronnie, Big Low be cutting his edges off his peanut butter jelly sandwiches. Yes.
Why you take your edges off.
Why you cut off my
peanut? He don't even cut it. He like pulls it off like a Neanderthal. He don't cut it. Them jagged edge sandwiches.
Why be telling all my business? See, you don't gotta do that. Now I did discover the Uncrustables. The shouts out to Shady. Shady put me on the Uncrustables. And because I thought they had to be kept in the freezer. You know, but then Shady was like, one day he looked at me, he was like, "No, what you doing? Like, what you talking about? Like, you put them in the refrigerator, man." I was like, I didn't know. I thought it had to be kept in the freezer and they had to thaw out. You know? But yeah, I don't like the crust on sandwiches, Dre. I feel like you're judging me for that though. Anyway, B Tucker says, Raheem, better have our boys ready. No more Dennis Allen for them Aints. They have nothing to lose. They coming for blood. Hopefully Drake play this game as well. Rise up, Falcons. You already know what time it is. You know, I appreciate that. Can I get to the bus? Sweet bus. Da, da, da. That's a Superman chat. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, B Tucker. Much love, bro. Yes. Yeah, let me stop saying that song, boy. Coach Ronnie, Coach Ronnie getting her feelings over there. It's all right, girl. I'll be finishing the show after a while. You just chill out right now. Big Daddy be finishing.
Okay.
I see that. I did it. Big Daddy be finishing a bit. Oh man. Shouts out to y'all giving a round of applause for Molly Mall, building up the strength to come. Building up the strength to come on the show tonight. I'm pretty sure he had to look at himself in the mirror, probably play some Michael Jackson. I ain't gonna keep running from my problems. Gonna make a change. Man, it feels good watching the Saints lose, boy. I love it.
No, we can't laugh too hard because we lost to them without scoring a touchdown last year.
That was last year.
But this year it feels good to not be that team.
It feels good to not be that team. It feels good. I love it. I love it. Dre says, C-Dub, Coach Ronnie, Big Low, this is a family show. Hashtag get to the punch. That's it. That's it. That's why we use innuendos, you know. Kids don't know what we talk. They think we talk about eating sandwiches. Kids don't know. Kids don't know what we talking about. You know? Now, if we would have said like a certain sweet starch, you know, that's colored orange, you know, they would have known what we talk about. You probably would have been like, hey, you need to chill out. But, you know, we just talk about buns. You know, we talk about making hamburgers. That's right. That's right, Dre. Hashtag free Big Low. You already know what time it is. So I'm going to give y'all my opinion. Wait a minute. Let Us Pray says, I'm at school, saw there's a coaches meeting. What in the world, Bo? Love y'all. Who's next? Much love to you. Let Us Pray, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out Let Us Pray on YouTube, man. Great content creator. I'm going to give y'all my opinion. To be completely honest with you, I feel like we made the right decision not getting anybody. If it was a situation where we could have got somebody that, and you know, we didn't force nothing. I know somebody traded for like a 20, they traded a 2026 like 4th round pick for somebody earlier today. If we could have did that, I would have been good. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you already traded the 3rd pick, if I'm not mistaken. Like what was the for Kirk Cousins, like dry snitching on us? Like what? Yeah, you don't got a 5th. So it's like, you know, I mean, Kirk, he put a YSL Woody on us. So if it's a situation where, you know, you don't got a 3rd and a 5th, like why give up something else and, you know, put you in because, you know, we're trying to build this team for now and in the future. And just like somebody mentioned in the comments a little bit earlier, you know, you got guys like Caden Ellis who are coming out here doing, you know, once he's being used correctly, he's coming out here doing it big, you know. So moving forward, I feel like it's one of those cases where, you know, this team is just getting built and improving as we go. And there's no need to make a big move as of right now. We got Uncle Steve in the house. Shouts out Uncle Steve. I feel like the most creative Atlanta Falcons content creator out there. You know, if you want to go and get some bad singing, go listen to Uncle Steve. You know, he does it. But Uncle Steve, he goes on to say, shout out to the greatest assist. Wait a minute. Come on, you see Uncle Steve there? You see this?
You gotta read it.
Golly. Uncle Steve says, shout out to the greatest assistant to the background singer, Big Low. He says, I like staying pat, no panic. He says, we're getting better each. I'm assuming each game, 6 and 3 with subpar pass rushers. Now, Otis, grab Uncle some teeth. What? Grabbing some teeth? What in the world? What's Uncle Steve? Boy, Uncle Steve got a hater dunked it up. That's a Superman chant. Shouts out to Uncle Steve, man. Much love to you, man. Much love to you. I had a chance to see Uncle Steve for like a brief second at the game on Sunday. You know, he was going up there with his family. He was going upstairs while I was coming down. But shouts out to Uncle Steve, man. Yeah, I agree with you. Like, look, you kind of stay pat, you know, see what you need to do, and you have this team improve as you go. It's kind of like the story of what happened to me one time. Y'all know, Big Low, I was uber athletic growing up, you know, and I kept coming home with $50. I came home 3 weeks in a row with $50. I'm country like, Big dog, where you get that money from? Like, you keep coming home and saying you buying us dinner on Friday night. I said, oh man, I went down here and I won the highest jumper contest. She was like, wait, well, hold on now, big. You can't just be going out here just jumping high as you can. Every week you're gonna mess around and hurt yourself. I looked at it and I smiled. I said, hey mama, I'll jump as high as I can. I just jump higher than the next person that could jump almost as high as me. But I don't jump as high as I can. And I feel like that's what the Atlanta Falcons are. They're saying, hey, we're doing enough to win these games. I feel like they could have legitimately blew out the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, if I'm wrong in the comments, somebody feel free to let me know. It was a dominant win. The score might not reflect it, but it was a dominant win. With that being said, you see every week they're getting better. Every week. They're getting more and more pressure. I think they said Arnold Ebiketie had like 5 pressures on Sunday. I mean, we haven't gotten that kind of production. Then moving forward, everybody's talking about, well, what about the future? I mean, you have guys like Braylon Trice coming up, and Brandon Dorless. He hasn't gotten that much time and things like that. And it's the question that we've been asking for the last 2 to 3 weeks. Is it the X's and O's or is it the Jimmys and Joes? And I feel like legitimately it's been the X's and O's. Y'all know Coach Ronnie and Jerry Lake. She be hating on Jerry Lake, but I mean, look, it is what it is. Jerry, why I say Jerry Lake?
I don't know.
She be hating on Jimmy Lake, but it is what it is. But the fact of the matter is that moving forward, if he sees the wrongs that have been happening and he's making improvements on them, I could work with that. But if it's a situation where he's sitting here saying, nah, you know what? I'm good. We're just going to keep doing what we're doing, run it back. And you end the season with 16 sacks and you get in the playoffs and somebody just gets back there and dices you up, that's when you have your issues. It's all about continuous improvement. I could be, well, let's use Uncle Steve as an example. Uncle Steve, he could be the worst singer possible. But if he gets better and better every day, like, he's going to be good sooner or later. Opposed to somebody who's just okay and they stay okay and they don't improve, they're just going to stay okay. I mean, that's just how it works. King Richie in here says, oh, what's good, Bo? He says, I think we did the right thing because most of them would be free agents again next year anyway. So why sell the farm if the defense can actually get on track? And then he says, and then maybe it's not needed for a trade. I mean, look, you make a good point with that because think about, for example, think about your boy Matthew Judon. We traded the 3rd round pick for him. He's going to be a free agent next year. Is it going to be one of those situations where we mess around and we trade Matthew Judon and, he doesn't perform up to our standard and we end up letting him go? We traded a 3rd round pick for initially nothing. I mean, if you really think about it, if you let Matthew Judon walk in free agency and you say, and he only gets 4 sacks and he just not up to your expectations this year, and you traded a 3rd round pick for him, you got fleeced on that one, Bo. You got finessed. Maybe I'm wrong for saying this, Coach Ronnie, and you might fuss at me later. Do I have a pass to say something? Do I have a pass to say something, Coach Ronnie?
Sure.
You got bird lady. At the end of the day.
Are you gonna talk about that a little bit?
You think I have to talk about?
Yeah, why not?
Man, it make us look bad, boy. It make us look.
Us. They ain't know us. Everybody been trying to tell them people she's been scamming for years.
She ain't even a real bird lady.
No. Maybe some people don't know what you're talking about.
All right, okay. So for everybody out there that don't know what's going on in Atlanta Falcons world, I don't know if y'all seen the news articles or the news stories. there's this lady. She calls herself the Bird Lady. She's not the real Bird Lady. It's a situation where there was the original Bird Lady that's been around for years since the Mike Vick days, before Mike Vick. It was, to a certain extent, she was the original Atlanta Falcons super fan.
She would dress up for the game.
She would dress up for the games. She was the first non-player that was on season tickets.
Yeah.
She was the first non-player that was on season tickets. So, she went through a few things in life, and unfortunately she had to kind of step away and wasn't able to come to the games as much. So this other person showed up and said, "Hey, I'm the Bird Lady. I'm the Bird Lady." She come and, do her thing. All the OG Atlanta Falcons folks be like, you ain't a real Bird Lady, but you do your thing, So basically, it's one of those situations where allegedly, I'm saying I'm putting that out there, allegedly, back in the Super Bowl, the 2016 season, she had booked bus trip and tickets to the game
for hundreds of Falcons fans.
For hundreds of Falcons fans, apparently. I heard different numbers. I heard it was 28 people, and I heard it was for hundreds of people. So I don't know exactly. Basically, they came to the place where they're supposed to meet at to get on the bus. She wasn't no bus there. She wasn't there, but she was in Houston at the game, and the people ain't never got their money. In the words of Deontay Wilder, to this day, they ain't never got their money. So moving forward down the line is a situation where she's promised people tailgates for other teams' fan bases that are coming in town. I know the Chiefs this year, Seattle Seahawks. She said that it was going to be tailgates, and it was hundreds of people apparently. She was charging those people like, I forgot, like $70 something dollars or $100 or something per person, and it was time to tailgate, but there wasn't no tailgate there. So,
but she went to the game that night.
But she went to the game. She called them, told her that her truck couldn't pull the trailer, and she was in the hospital, and her handyman, her handyman hit his head busted open.
Paid another group to do the cooking, and they didn't
show up. Yeah, so apparently, GBI got involved. I know she has a nonprofit. GBI got involved. They did a couple news stories on her. She actually did an interview like minutes before she got locked up. She got locked up in Mercedes-Benz Stadium, y'all, during the game.
Got arrested. They came down to her seat.
They came down to her seat
and arrested her.
Took off. And then they said they got her down there at the zoo, down there at the jailhouse by the zoo. So that's ironic. A bird lady at the zoo. That's rough, boy. That's rough. Moral of the story is, don't be scamming folks.
No, you don't even have to scam. Plenty of people charge for tailgates to make good money.
Exactly.
I don't understand why she would scam like that.
I got a lot of friends who have tailgates, and they charge, and
provide the food, provide the entertainment. They make their money.
They make their money. So if you did want to do a tailgate, all you had to do was just do the tailgate. So I mean, long story short, that's the gossip. That's Lowe's gossip. I wish I could, come up with a clever way to, but that's Lowe's gossip. Huh? That's the lowdown.
No, that's not how you do it.
Huh?
How do you do it? You used to do it like, I'll give you the lowdown or something. What you used to do?
Oh, I mean, I could do it for you, but
it.
Huh?
Do it.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, I want you to do it.
Okay, just let me get to the buzz. But y'all already know what time it is. Look, your boy Low already know gossip. I want to make sure that you do too. Let me give you the lowdown. Oh man. But at the end of the day, I know it, JayZ, man. She out here scamming her own folk. Boy, that's tough. But at the end of the day, man, it's one of them situations where people do what they do. Right? You can't control how these people handle the situation. Coach Ronnie said, make sure that y'all hit that like button You hit that like button for me. I promise you I'll dance at your wedding one day. If you're excited about the Atlanta Falcons, just looking down on the rest of the NFC South. Just looking down on them. Man, New Orleans Saints wandering aimlessly around the bayou. Tampa Bay Buccaneers just floating somewhere in the bay, aimlessly. They're looking for treasure, but they can't find nothing. And then you got the Carolina Panthers, they just wandering aimlessly around the house looking for catnip. Look, if you're excited about leading the NFC South and you need a way to express it, make sure that you hit that like button. You hit that like button for me, I promise you, I dance at your wedding one day. I can give you a whole bunch of stuff, boy. I can go old school, and then I could go to, I can get that. Do you wrong? Nothing's good for you. I got to hit that too now.
Oh my God. Josh, your shady even practicing.
Midnighter. Hey, Midnight, tell Shady, I've been practicing that thing now. Tell Shady, Tell Shady, I've been practicing that thing now. Oh, man. So, the question is, moving forward, how do you approach things? So let's say we make a deep playoff run. And I'm not going to say how far we're going to playoffs because we all know what the goal is. So let's say you do make a deep run and you're having an issue with the pass rush. How do you approach it moving forward? Like, look, you got your quarterback of the future. Like, you got him just marinating. He just sitting in here. He's brining, right? So it's like, do you continue? Like, do you draft another young Thundercat to come in and essentially him and Braylon Trice have a rookie season together? Or do you go after that big dog in free agency next year? Like, do you go after Myles Garrett? Do you go after a Max Crosby? I mean, because the thing is, we don't even know what kind of defense we're gonna be running next year. So I just wanted to ask y'all, like, do y'all think the Atlanta Falcons should, with that first pick, do you think we should draft the pass rusher, James Pierce from the University of Tennessee? Do you feel like we should draft the pass rusher? If you feel like we should draft another pass rusher, put a 1 in the chat. If you tired of waiting and you ready to go ahead and get that dog right now, and you want to go ahead and do it, put a 2 in the chat. I just want to know what y'all thinking. And while I'm waiting for y'all to let me know, you're right, man. You're right, Trees. We are looking like some contenders this year. It looks good on us. And it says, Coach Roney, bring my man Big Low. Tell him, Big Low. Hey, Anthony said free.
I saw.
Free Big Low.
I saw.
Oh, okay. Hashtag free Big Low. Look, man, if you want to help Big Low get out of the doghouse and get to the bus, sweet bus, sweet as Hawaiian rolls. Oh, girl, If you want to see Big Low get to the bus, put a hashtag free Big Low. Help Big Low get out of the doghouse. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm talking about sandwiches, I'm talking about sandwiches, kids. So I'm talking about. I don't want to eat no. We got McDonald's at home sandwiches. That's for the kids. I don't only want the kids thinking, Big Low, shout out to the kids. John Higgins says the fake bird lady got her but locked up. Good they got her for the fraud. The big house. They got her down there in the zoo, boy. I'm telling you. Down there in the zoo is hard times. Coach Runner said Big Low might be getting out of that bird. He might be getting out of that doghouse soon. Yay. Oh, man. Okay. So my man Ty said go ahead and draft another guy. So y'all trying to build a stable of for young Thundercats so y'all can have a pass rush for years to come. I ain't mad at that. Shouts out to Dre. Dre says, go ahead and draft the guy. Stop playing games. Raymond Collins says, make the adjustments and keep the pressure coming. Raymond Collins says, hey, man, just go ahead and draft another young Thundercat. Dre says, I'm tired of waiting. You know, if anybody ever heard the Fantasia, you know, Free Yourself, the first album, there was a song on there that always spoke to me. You got me waiting. You got me waiting when I'm telling you everything. Jay Murphy's Jay True Statement says he tired of waiting. Atlanta Falcons. You got me waiting, but I can't keep waiting on you. I ain't mad at you, Bo. Jay said he tired of waiting. I had to take out to the album cut, boy. That boy. The album cut. You ever heard this song, folks? I don't think so. Yeah, that's a nice song. Bear says, man, go ahead and get that. Go ahead and go big game hunting. Get that show enough guy. Molly Moss says, y'all still not drafting better than us.
Is now the time for that? Is now the time for that?
Molly Moss, like you.
Because y'all had a lot to say about our coaching.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
meanwhile,
I remember the NFC South Roundtable. And mind y'all, we're trying to do the NFC South Roundtable next week. I contacted all the guys and Rashard and Dave for the Panthers. They're actually flying to Germany tomorrow, so we're not going to be able to do it this week. So
they'll be at the game in Germany.
Yeah, they're going to the game in Germany. Yeah, they're going to the game in Germany. So yeah, we're trying to get the NFC South Roundtable together, but you know they ducking and dodging, they running scared, like they committed a crime and we the feds. You know they don't got to be scared. You know they running more than Bird Lady. But Molly Mall, yeah, I mean, all I can say is that we've drafted better than y'all, Paul. Like, just look at the record. That's all you gotta do, Molly Mall. That's all you gotta do. Y'all running sevens, like that. Like that's what y'all running. I'm hoping that y'all can go 11. I hope this can be 7-11. If y'all can lose 11 straight games, that would make my heart jump for joy. If y'all can lose 11 straight games, you know, we 6-3. We at the top of the division. You know, so you can't say that y'all draft better than us. All you gotta do, the proof is in the pudding. Proof is in the pudding, Molly Mall. Keep that hit at your heart now. Anthony says, Coach Roney, we praying. Low, praying for you to get out the doghouse. Okay. I ain't mad at you. James Freeman says 1 and the 2 and the Wesley Burt says 2. Go ahead and get your big game guy now. Grandizer says, if you like to help support the channel for tech equipment and expenses, okay. Grandizer got the money sign, Big Low Country on Cash App. I appreciate that. He also says you can follow the misadventures of Big Low Country on Instagram. Yeah, we on Instagram too, y'all. You know, we get on there. You know, we post a few pictures. You know, that's where I do my modeling. I'm trying to make it big modeling, Coach Ron.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know, I get on there, I take it, you know, every night and then I just what's that thing they said smile and they
smize?
Huh?
You about like smize?
Yeah,
they smile with your eyes.
Yeah, they like smile and then close your mouth. Smile in the face. That's it, boy. That's it. Yeah, so you know, I'm trying to get my modeling game on Instagram. You already know what time it is. Let's see here. Anthony said, I appreciate you, Anthony. Trey said, man, that boy good. Hashtag free big. I appreciate y'all, boy. See y'all my dogs. Daryl Brownlee says 1. Michael Williams would be nice. Ooh. Man. Question is, will we be able to get him? That's the question. Raymond Elder says 1. Go ahead and draft another guy. Triz says, I say look for that big dog in free agency because it looks like we be drafting later in the first round this year. I'm not mad at that. Wait, Midnight talk about. My question is, where's the dog? I know not in my room. What Midnight talk about?
Oh, that's because you're in the doghouse. You wondering?
Oh. Oh boy! I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth, Midnight. I can't be telling you all. See how you look at that. They said, Mall, just saying anything to ease the pain. Said they in draft mode already. Yeah, you look. You know good well Mall doesn't be watching games on Saturday. Oh yeah, he look good in the black and gold. Yeah, I like him. You think about it too early. You know, you should be thinking about the playoffs. That's what you should be thinking about. But you can't do it. You know, it might still be a chance. There still might be a chance for you, Mall. You never know. You never know. Tanisha's in here and says, they have Zoom in Germany. They was talking all that smack at the round table. They're talking all that smack at the round table. I was there when you disappeared and came back with your hater blockers and chain on. That's it. Because they were hating. They were hating Tanisha. But look here, at the end of the day, they can hate all they want to. I tried to tell them what it was, but they ain't want to hurt me. So now, here we are. 9 games into the season, we just dominate the NFC South. Because I can tell you something. Tampa Bay, they could very well lose again next week. And then, we beat the Saints. Boy, that's just going to put them out. They misery. We go, if the Saints go for the Ocho, if they go for the ESPN Ocho 8 in a row, ooh, they're going to be down bad. I don't know if y'all remember, people picking the Saints to go to the Super Bowl. That's 2 games.
Yeah. Whole time I was like, they're playing bad teams, y'all. They're not that good.
People don't want to listen. Raymond Collins says, look down on them again, Lo, and let them know who's out. And that's what we got to do. We got to look down on them. Like, hey, man, is the bottom of my shoes still red? Oh, man. You got to love it. Anthony also says, I would say wait till next year for the big fish. I always get caught when you're patient. We'll have to have a bigger pond of the fish next year. Right now, we just need to push the guys we got to success. And I agree with you. And I'm glad you mentioned that, Anthony, because if anybody knows about catching big fish, it's me. So I'm glad you used that analogy. Yes, like if you want to catch the big fish, you got to be patient. You got to be, you got to try different things. I know we thought we had the big fish in Matthew Judon, and we didn't have them, and that's cool. But at the end of the day, we just got to be patient and keep staying the course. Keep staying the course. One way that y'all can stay the course is making sure that you hit that like button. If you hit that like button for me, I promise you, I dance at your wedding one day. I definitely greatly appreciate it. Appreciate everybody that's coming on and chilling out with us tonight. Like I said, I know that tonight's show is a little bit impromptu, but y'all know how we do, man. We definitely enjoy it. TW says, what in the world, Bo? No worries about us being up for tanks. What? Being up for tanks? What? TW, what you talking about? What? This family.
I'm assuming he's referring to the Saints.
Oh, okay. I know. Hey, Bo. Hey, whatever you do in your free time, Hey, up the tanks, boy. Hey, boy. You know that Deshaun Watson. Hey, golly. Okay, Coach Ronnie. You have to say that. Coach Ronnie loves saying Gooch for some reason. Like, it comes when I think about buying some Gucci. You said some Gooch? Say Gucci. Right, she always want to say Gooch, right? Anyway, Tanisha said they got lucky and played Washington and the Lions early. Yeah. I mean, you're right. You're right. Drake's statement says, man, they was all on the Aints. Crawfish at the beginning of the season. Man, what you talking about? What you talking about? Brand Levy coming in here talking about Bijan killing them. Bijan hit the boys upside the head. Making them boys look silly. That boy catch a touchdown and just stop. He faking people out in the end zone. Who do that? The boy run to the end zone. Oh, you missed me. Walking on in there. Who do that? Man, boy, these boys just got a different kind of swag right now. Got another Superman chat. Shouts out to my big bro Padre. He says, hey coach. He says, I can't wait to see the Aints fans. I can't wait to see the Aints fans have the dusty mouth for Dennis Allen becomes our next DC. Hashtag drain the lake. Hello. I hang up and listen. There you go. Drain the lake. Lake concentrate. Da da da. That's a Superman chat. Oh, go. Molly Mall, cover your ears. Man. Boy, look at here, man. I'm cute somewhere with a headache. After you said that, Padre. Now, I want to let y'all know something. Padre's the one that came up with this whole Dennis Allen notion. Padre, so possibility that Dennis Allen could be the defensive coordinator for the Atlanta Falcons during the offseason or later on during this season. This is where I got the notion from. This is where I got the notion from. Padre now. So if it happens, you could blame Padre Damas. And hashtag drain the lake is hilarious. I love the whole drain the lake thing. You know, it's them boys hurting. Them boys hurting. Padre says the lake is in Jimmy Lake. See, I didn't get that. I'm sorry. Did you get that, Coach Ron?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't get that. I'll think about Lake Pontchartrain. I'll think about Lake Pontchartrain.
Jimmy Lake.
Okay.
He said that he's gonna be the DC.
Okay. See, look.
That's comedy.
That's comedy. That's comedy. That's comedy. It hit two ways. It hit two ways. Okay. My bad, y'all. I'm late to the party. I'm late to the party, but that was that was.
You're here now.
I'm here now. See, and then Dre, he's like reiterate, making me feel worse, because he's like, Padre, I thought that's who you meant.
Oh my God.
I did too. Oh man. Jay Murphy says, I'd rather see Steve Wilkes more than Dennis Allen, beloved. Hello. Look, I mean, there's a lot of good candidates out there now. Trey said they might as well just let Dennis Allen finish out that losing season. I mean, you would think they would, but hey, I mean, it is what it is. Daryl, he says, I take Robert Saleh at DC if he's available. Like I said, there's a lot of good candidates out there. Padre says, double entendres, don't even ask me how, like JayZ. What do you mean? Because I want to be late to this party too.
You don't want to listen to JayZ tell me. Maybe he's just saying he had double entendres.
Okay. I said, don't even ask me how, like JayZ. I didn't know if I was missing something. I just make sure.
Does he say something like, don't ask me?
Yes, I listened to Jay. Well,
okay, it's not that serious, Big Love. It's not that serious. You didn't get one joke.
Okay.
I'm sure you're fine.
Okay, all right. I was trying to figure it out.
Now you're overthinking.
I'm overthinking it now. I'm overthinking it now. Oh man, Bear says, excuse me. Bear says, are the Falcons getting Azeez Ojulari from the Giants? From what they were saying, they possibly had a deal right before the trade deadline, but they didn't report it to the league fast enough. That's what a random account said, but I don't think that happened. I feel like if if it was a situation where Terry Fontenot wanted to make that trade, I feel like he would have made sure that trade had went through in time to report it to the league. I feel like there's somebody just trying to get some followers and views. So I know we ain't getting them this year because the trade deadline's passed. But I think it's one of those situations where it's a possibility we could get them next year for free. When I say for free, without having to use a draft pick, because we need all the draft picks that we can get. George J says, I don't mind Terry ain't make no moves. Shout out George J. I see that 912 behind your name, boy. You look here. I know that you're a real one. You got that 91 deuce behind your name. You already know. See Dre says, that's a JayZ lyric, coach. What JayZ lyric that is? I'm just missing. I'm losing my touch. I'm losing my touch. That's what it is. I'm losing my touch. I thought I listened to Jay more than anybody. I've been bumping Jay. See, Pope. I see you in here, Pope. You already know what time it is. Trig says, now watch next week. Them darn Saints gonna play us like they got a chance to make the play. Yeah, you know they is. Look, the thing about this game coming up on Sunday, this is the Saints Super Bowl. Coach Ray, I don't know if you heard that Michael Parsons was on this podcast saying, "Oh yeah, this is the game of the week for the Cowboys, but this is the Super Bowl for the Falcons." Like, y'all the ones that suck.
Yeah, we've been to the Super Bowl recently.
Exactly.
How about y'all?
Exactly. Like, you have to to see that Super Bowl, you had to go in a cave somewhere and look at the art.
You got to take out the VHS player.
Yeah, you sit here talking about us like we doggone Cowboys fans.
Yeah,
God, God,
they are definitely living in the past. Like, let's catch up to where you currently are and recognize that we were the team that's been doing well, not you guys.
Exactly. Padre says if Salah is DC and Cooks, he'll get hired out from under us. That's my only knock against him. I mean, you're right. Now, one thing about DC's, what coaches that get like a head coach's job and they get fired, it normally takes them a few years to get another offer as a head coach, especially if they didn't have a lot of success. Look at Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn, he was pretty successful, until those last couple of years. And how long was he in Dallas? He was in Dallas for what, 3 years? He was in Dallas for 3 years, if I'm not mistaken. So, you might have a chance to have Robert Saleh for, a good 2-3 years. And I'm not mad at that. Especially, we treat them right. Give them some vouchers to Magic City and, let them have a good time in Atlanta. He'll stay for a little bit longer. Trey says, most of us were kids and not born the last time the Cowgirls played in the Super Bowl. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't remember, the Cowboys being that dominant team. We got to go on YouTube and watch it. George J says, we 6-3. Judon finna find a way to get to the quarterback. We still got a lot of games left. But in bigger news, AJ Terrell is playing better. Yes, he is. Well, late. AJ Terrell is playing better. You doggone right about that. And it's one of them situations where, I feel like the whole defense is playing better. And I don't feel like it's a situation where they were necessarily playing bad. I feel like it was the X's and O's once again and not the Jimmys and Joes. At the end of the day. Mike Jeans in here. Mike Jeans says, what in the world, Bo? Falcons. Hey. I'm sorry. He spelled Eagles. What's going on, my guy? What's going on, Mike? Hope you're doing good, man. That's that da-da-da. That's a Superman chant. Much love to you, my brother. I see them Eagles. See Saquon Barkley hurdling people backwards. You seen that clip, Coach?
Yeah, that was cool.
That was crazy.
For my fantasy team. Go Saquon, go. They also showed like the view from the sidelines when the other Eagles players and stuff saw him do it. They all went crazy.
Man, I could imagine. But you see somebody do something like that, you're on the sideline, like you gotta hype them up. You got to. Shouts out to Coach Wilder Smith coming in here. What's going on, Coach? Hope you're doing good tonight, my family. Definitely, man. Definitely. But yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people some people are frustrated that, the Atlanta Falcons didn't make a move. T. Davis said I was literally 9 when the last time the Cowboys. Man, I was younger than that. But yeah, I know it's a situation where like a lot of people are upset or kind of frustrated that the Falcons didn't make a move at the trade deadline. But once again, you're 6-3. If you look at it through the law of transitive property, right? This is one thing that coaches do often, even though every game and every opponent is specific. But if you look at it through the law of transitive property, I mean, a lot of people will say that the Kansas City Chiefs are the best team in football. They're not. In all honesty, the Kansas City Chiefs aren't the best team in football. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they took Kansas City Chiefs in the overtime last night without Mike Evans, without Chris Godwin, and with a few injuries on the defensive side of the ball. They took the boys in the overtime. If they would have went for 2, they possibly could have won that game. Now, the fact of the matter is, think about it like this. We beat the Buccaneers twice. We should have beat the Kansas City Chiefs if it wasn't for that terrible no call. That
favorable refs.
It's the favorable refs. Then you also think about it like this right here. Everybody's saying that the Detroit Lions are the best team in the NFC. Guess who the Detroit Lions lost their only game to? Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers twice. We doing all this, and everybody's saying we need to get a pass rusher. I feel like we're one of the best teams in football. And the crazy thing is, we're not even playing the best that we can play yet. It's like we haven't even hit our stride. Just imagine if you actually hit your stride. And Kirk Cousins is going crazy for 500 yards. I mean, I don't know if that's going to happen again, but Kirk Cousins, going for 300-400 yards again, and the defense is actually getting the other team off the field. This team is going to be hard to beat, y'all. It's going to be hard to beat. So, I mean, with that being said, it's one of those situations where it's like, look, would it have been nice to have another pass rusher? Yes, it would have been. But like I said, I don't know if it's the X's and O's or the Jimmys and Joes. Whenever you change the X's and O's up this past weekend, Caden Ellis got 4 hurries. You got 3 sacks. You ran a little bit more man coverage. Mix things up a little bit more. They were lining up a little bit differently in coverage. So, I mean, I can't sit here and say that, getting another pass rusher just would have solved that. That's like buying a new pot when you can't cook. Right? It's like, you burn your food all the time and, you don't season your food, but you buy a new pot, you thinking, oh, yeah, man, this new pot, boy, this food going to be hit now. They don't put no salt and pepper in that pot to season that food for you. They don't marinate the food for you in that pot. Like, nah, it's not the pot. It's the person. It's an operator error. Granddaughter says, question, Big Low, you asked, what should the Falcons have done today? Trade or stay put? Did you have top 3 players you wish the Falcons would have traded for, and why? Man, the top 3 players I wish we could have gotten. I mean, I probably would have said Myles Garrett, Max Crosby, and Azeez Ojulari. Those are the guys that I would have wanted, but I feel like there's a possibility one of those guys could be on the team next year when free agency comes. But I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm good with the decision of chilling and staying pat with. Tanisha says, big old fact. Kansas City is not the best team in the NFL. Exactly. They're not the best team. They're not the best team. There's a coach cooking. Uh-oh. Oh, man. What you say, Coach Ron? Need some lights. Look here. If y'all need, if it's a situation where you want Big Lo to get out the doghouse, you can help Big Lo get out the doghouse by hitting that like button. You hit that like button for me, I promise you I'll dance at your wedding one day. So look, we would definitely greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button, help get us in the algorithm so other people could know that, hey, Big Lo Country's live and doing some really good content over there. T. Terry says, when we see your little cousin play, Big Lo, so Shady will be enrolled at Tennessee. He'll be playing next year. So he's August 2025. First game in the Beans.
Yep, the first game is here in Atlanta.
First game in the Beans. How you gonna be? You see Shady play for the first time in college?
I don't know. It's gonna be crazy seeing him come out there.
You're gonna be crying, ain't you?
Oh, thanks.
You gonna be crying. I already know midnight is gonna be. I already know. You know me. I'm gonna step off to the side somewhere. Have my little moment. Oh man, Jay said, y'all hit that like button. Definitely. Anthony says, y'all hit that like button. Hit the likes. Free Big Lo. That's what I'm talking about. Will Amy in here. He says, we ain't doing nothing. First round pick out this year. Okay. I mean, I can see us trading back actually. The fact that we don't have a third round pick and a fifth round pick. I mean, why not trade down and get some additional draft picks? Like I said, you already got your quarterback of the future. Might as well just go ahead and trade down and get somebody else. Antonio Henderson's in here. He says KC has had the rest in their pocket all season. Tell them to play us again, and I bet I bet we both them boys. Look, I ain't mad at you. Line it up again. You already know what time it is. Definitely. Well, look here, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I definitely appreciate everybody for coming on and chopping it up with Old Country Boy. Thank y'all so much. And moving forward, we're gonna have some fun the rest of this season, and we're gonna take it to a whole nother level, man. Thank y'all so much. And look, we're gonna get ready to go down here and whoop up on these Aints, and we're gonna see if we can actually sweep the NFC South. That's the goal. When Raheem Morris says outrun the NFC South, we're gonna legitimately do it. We're gonna outrun that thing, bro. But look here, I need y'all to stay safe. Please don't do anything that I would do. What in the world, bro?